Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how's your Sunday so far?
Oh, it's been beautiful. I had so many things done today, and I took the time to take my daughter to the beach. So yeah, it was good.
Oh, nice,
How
nice.
about you?
What? Good, good, good. I wish I went to the beach today.
Perfect.
So yeah, hi everyone that's joining. This is Loana. I'm so excited to introduce her. Um, so today is our 21st episode for our Wellness Check In and Selfcare Talk series.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Lorena so nicely, um, agreed to be a guest. So I'm very happy about that.
Yeah,
And yeah, let's just get straight into it. Tell the audience like who you are, like what you do, and yeah.
great. Okay, so I am. I think somebody fell upstairs. I live in a houseboat, so everything you can hear everything that happens every level. But I'm Loana. My name is Loana. I'm from Peru. I moved to the
Mm,
a couple how many years ago? 4 years ago. Yeah. I live in New York. And I'm a leasing agent by profession, but I do curly hair content on Insta.
right. So your hair is like so beautiful. Like I wish my curls looked like that.
Right now it's
Yeah,
fun, but
it's
uh,
fun.
it's all about the curls. Yeah.
Wow, wow. Do you also have a YouTube channel? Because I feel like
So
creators like you. Oh, you don't?
I,
Oh, you should. You would make
I
a lot of money on YouTube.
that's what everybody keeps telling me. Everybody's like, "Oh, you should do it. Like, you have a funny personality." And Instagram doesn't like really give you, the time frame for you to like show your real personality. So I've been thinking about it. It's just I'm trying to manage what time, like, how could it fit on my life because I work a 9 to 5. Then
Mm,
you know how New York is. The 9 to 5 is really like more than that because the traffic and everything. And then with the baby,
right.
I'm just trying to like find a way in the time where I can do it without taking too much time away from family. But
Mm.
that's definitely something that is on my plans. I journal about it, I manifest about it. So it's coming, it's coming, it's coming soon.
Oh, good, good, good.
Yeah,
So when did you start making like curly hair
definitely.
content on Instagram?
Uh, I started, I believe it was 2009. Yeah, end of mid 2019. It was summer, I remember. Um, it started so before starting doing my content, I was on my curly journey and I was trying something for myself just to see if it worked out. I cut
Mm,
it, heat, and all of these things that damaged my hair because I had super damaged hair curls.
mm,
That's trying this method for a year, and once I saw it worked out and I started feeling confident on my curls again, I started shooting and like talking about my journey. First it was everything in Spanish, because that's
mm,
my main language. And I had
right.
one person, I remember her until this day. I have a friendship with her. Her name is Janaya. She asked me, like, could you do it on English? And since then, I've been doing it in English, and growth happened all around the content.
Right. Because you're like very popular on Instagram, and if I had beautiful curly hair like you would be like my number one choice to like choose the best products to use and like how to style it. So
Oh,
yeah, you just,
your hair is beautiful. It's beautiful. I feel like a lot of people sleep a lot on like the power of their journey, their transition.
mm,
I mean, it's hard for me, to like explain to people my hair was damaged. Like they don't believe it. They don't,
mm,
they think like maybe it wasn't as damaged. Maybe I did like a big chop or like, they kind of take a little bit away because they haven't seen the entire process. But my hair was like fried. I'm telling you, it looks straight.
mm.
It
What? You used to like straighten it a lot or something?
a lot all the time. I used to wear
Mm,
flat iron, and it got to a point where I could not go without it. I would
wow.
house if I didn't have my hair blow dry and like iron because I
Mm,
felt comfortable. And for like every reunion or whatever, I had to do my hair. So it started with my dad. He was like telling me, you used to have these beautiful curls and now your hair is like, I don't know, it's confusing. So that hit me really hard, and I started taking care of my hair. I was like, no, this is gross, this is disgusting, we need to do something about it.
Wow, wow. So do you still once in a while straighten your hair, or you don't like straighten it at all?
I just blow dry it when I do my color, and I color my hair like once a year because I used to have it blonde before, and now I went back dark just because I wanted to avoid touching or bleaching my hair. So for now,
Mm.
I promised myself no more color, and if I don't color it, I'm not gonna blow dry it at all. So I think this is it. It's gonna be curly for now on forever.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
I'm sure if you do like straighten your hair, it would be, oh my God, so beautiful. Like
long. It's like really long.
long, yeah.
It like 2 weeks. No, in May 15, I blow dry because I color my hair, and it was like long and like healthy and shiny and silky, and I was like, wow, I did a good job. So it did feel good to see it once in a while, but it's funny. Like I feel like I'm a completely different person when I do it now. So I just prefer my curls overall.
Right. I don't blame you. If
Yeah,
I had curls like that too, I would too.
you can do it too. You can do it too.
Yeah, so as you guys know, it's Self-Care Sunday today, so I'm gonna ask Loana a few self-care and wellness questions. I can't wait for her answers. I'm so excited. So now the first question is, how do you find time to hit pause on life and tend to yourself?
Yeah, I love that question. So for me, I dedicate like an entire full day of the week to just taking care of me, like skincare, hair care, like the deep level. But also I take extra time every day, about 15 or 20 minutes to read a self-development book or journaling. I can
That's good.
yeah, so I can focus on my goals, so I can focus on what is that I want to achieve, to focus if what I'm doing right now makes me feel fulfilled, and that something like I always try to keep myself on purpose. I don't
Mm,
like things that at some point feels like it's draining, or I feel like I'm becoming greedy or something like that, because a lot of good opportunities have come from Instagram and everything that I'm doing on
right,
social media. But I like to keep it to, are you helping people? Is this feeling good to your soul? What are your real goals? Like you have it,
right.
but what do you want to achieve in like the next year? So I'm always like checking myself, tracking myself, especially because I used to deal with depression. So I'm always trying to
Mm,
um, have those 10 minutes a day, so I never go back to a dark spot. But
right.
I do my skincare routine in the morning and at night every day, mandatory. I always tell my family I need 10 minutes in the morning to just treat myself, because if I don't, then I'm not gonna be a happy mom, and I'm a
Exactly.
grumpy mom walking around. So my family helps me a lot with like those times. Um, and yeah, always like if I haven't journal or read something the entire day, if it takes me going later to bed, I'm gonna still do it because it makes me feel better every time after. So yeah.
Right, right. Yeah, I know being a mom is like very stressful in itself. So, yeah, you definitely have to like set aside time, yeah, like you time, like me time,
Yes.
without your kid, with family not bothering you, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah,
It's so important, I feel, too, for any mom who's watching. If you have kids, I think it's really important that you take time for yourself because it reflects in your bonding time with them.
yeah,
I have a little girl, so I want her to grow up to look up to me,
right,
navigate through life, maybe find me as a model or even become better than me. But I do want to like be happy and just try to be present for her. So if reading and doing my beauty routine and like journaling and focusing on my wellness will make that, I'll take the time for it.
right, right. And you said how you like write your goals and dreams down. Are you like a manifester? Like,
Definitely everything that I
mm,
achieve, I can open my journal and show you the pages of the day. wrote it. Like,
Mm.
I remember when I started, I didn't even have 1,000 followers. So
What? In 2019, right? Wow.
2019 and in 2021 is when I reached 10K. And
Wow.
I wrote it down. I'm like, a lot of people was telling me, oh, you just do like curly hair. You should find more things to do because that's like so boring or whatever. And I was like, no, like this is it. This is my niche. People's gonna get out. So,
Right.
and I used to write about it. It's like even though people doubt me, I believe in myself, and I know
That's good.
for the success that I want. So I will have 10K followers. I will work with this brand. Travel with people and blah blah blah. Like everything, I wrote it down. And when it came
Came
to
true.
myself, I went to my journal. I was like, oh my god, like I wrote about it. And like, oh my god, because I helped my husband.
Right.
He's like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, no, like for real, like look. Um,
Right.
yeah, I definitely believe in that. I have worked on my relationship with God. I believe a lot in the power of the universe. Like,
That's important.
yes, I do. Like, I listen to a lot of people that motivate me. Like, when I go to work, instead of listening to music, I take time to like do some personal development. Hear somebody who like hypes me up, or like somebody that I admire, just to like see their journey, how they achieve the things they have, and stuff like that. So yeah.
Right. Right. So yeah, that I'm the same way. Like goals and dreams that I want to accomplish, I write them down too because that's how you bring
Yeah.
it into fruition for it to come true and happen. You know?
Exactly. Yeah. And like I feel like writing is so important. Not only writing it once, but writing it about 3 times. Like that until your brain actually believes it and becomes
Believes it.
very
Yeah.
all I do. And when I'm about to do something new, you know, we all have the imposter syndrome. Like, oh, like who do you think that?
Yeah. Right.
I'm always checking myself, and I'm like, who told you you can? Like, you should just go ahead and do it.
And do it.
So yeah, I see a different, like a big shift on my personality, on my confidence, thanks to
That's
all.
good. That's good. That's good. So yeah, second question. What does wellness mean to you?
Wellness to me is just like, I feel like lately I've been thinking of, now the summer is coming around, I feel like wellness is the source of everything. Like if you have something related to a wellness routine in your life, everything just is off. Like
Right.
right now, I'm not exercising as much as I wish, but I remember when I was exercising, I felt like good. I felt like happy in a good mood, and being conscious of the things that I eat. Like I try to eat more fruit and more veggies and cutting some carbs out. And even from the products that I consume, I try to keep it clean. I try to like, you know, like find for things that are gonna be good for the environment, and drinking more water and reading in your mind. Not only like do my job, but also try to educate myself in things outside from my profession. Always talking to new people and like having those deep conversations, even with my
Right.
partner. um I just feel like wellness is really the source of having a happy, beautiful, fulfilled life. The healthier you are, the better you feel, and the better you have a relationship with others.
Exactly.
And I'm definitely not where I wish I were with my wellness. Like, I feel like once I hit that goal, I'm gonna be the better version of myself. And I have her all the, like, I'm visualizing her all the time. She's like, I'm not even talking about a body type. I'm just talking about where your mind is at, how you feel, how you move, the things that you do in your day. So yeah,
Yep.
I'm like I'm very consumed into achieving that, and taking decisions every day that will take me to that spot, basically.
Right. 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 Yeah. I see that a question came up. I think it's for you, Loana. It says, "Hi, as a fellow curly-headed girl, did you ever have a random gray hair? Because I just discovered one or two, and I'm freaking out about it. I'm just 17."
Wow. I have had like I remember when I was 9, I used to have like gray hairs on the back of my head, and my friends would be like, "You want to pull it?" And my mom would be like, "Don't pull it, because if you do, you have like 10 more." But
More is gonna grow, yeah.
my friends used to pull it all the time. I do have like I'm sure if I go through my hair, I have a couple spots. It's hard for me to know. I will tell you like in a year, because I've been dyeing my hair since I am 15. So
Mm,
it gets covered. But I see my mom. My mom is 45, and sometimes she gets like a few gray hairs on her curly hair, and she wants to dye or do something, but she's going through her own transition right now. So I
mm,
talk to her and we talk about it. And we're like, like we women have this pressure of you have to look healthy, and your face has to be glowy and no wrinkles and no gray hair, and like you have to dye your hair and you have to be skinny and you have to do this. We're so hard in ourselves. Just
mm,
embrace your curly natural hair. If you have gray hairs, guess what? That's beautiful. I really find like natural beauty in all ways. That's why I dye my hair back to dark, because I feel like all natural is the new hot for me. Like,
right.
face yourself and you're confident and you know how to carry yourself and like show your attributes and the things that don't make you perfect. I feel like that's just like I'm in love with that woman. Like I love that, like completely self-aware and like love themselves. So
I
trust
agree.
one, we cannot see it. If it's 100, they're still cute. So just
Right. Embrace it.
don't worry about it. If you worry about it, maybe you'll have more. So just live your life, let it be.
Let it be, right. Yeah, that question was by Lena Celebri, Celebi. So
Yeah,
Lena Celebi. So I hope that we
healthy.
answered your question. Um, but yeah, I actually discovered I have a gray hair too, and I'm only 28, so it's normal, like I can't really do anything about it.
Yeah.
You have to just embrace it and just learn to live with it.
Yep. Oh, you're welcome.
Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so third question is, what are your favorite ways to self-care?
So my hair, of course, I love.
I
I,
can tell.
me, my hair, we're like my hair is like its own person, and I love my hair and my lip. My hair loves me. I do wash days like twice or 3 times a week is needed, but I take one day in Sundays. I love Sundays. uh,
Me too.
to nurture my hair, to like do the deep
Mm,
conditioner, to
mm-hmm.
go through it and be like, okay, what you need, why are you telling me, why are you trying to communicate, and just like take those extra minutes in the shower in the process of getting it, taken care of. I love skincare. Like I feel like I discovered skincare in 2020. Like before, it was just water. Um,
Mm,
and I started like learning about it and like figuring it out, the things that I could do for my skin. So SPF, moisturizing oils, I'm
yes,
soaking it all. I do it every day, and I have seen major change on my skin. So
that's good.
yeah, I have a solid routine with solid products now, so I'm like very happy with it. And like food, like I love
Food.
food, and like I always tell everybody like I'm gonna eat, like I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm gonna of course try to eat as healthy as I can. I love fruits, I love veggies, but sometimes I like fried chicken. So fried chicken. And I'm
Yes.
every time I eat or every time I do something, I'm just grateful about it. Like I don't try to be like, oh my god, like you just ate chocolate cake, like you're gonna be to put those things away and just enjoy myself. Um, and quality time, definitely quality time, spending time with my family, taking time with like not using the phone for like at least 2 hours just to talk and communicate with each other, watch the sunsets, watch the clouds
Oh,
in
yeah.
water. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I'm a huge self-care, skincare person as well. So that's one of my favorite ways to self-care as well. Do you have any like favorite products, like skincare products that you
um
use on your face?
I just got the Skin Ceuticals Vitamin C.
Oh, that's a popular product on
I
YouTube, especially. Yeah.
I had a friend that recommended to me a year ago, but I'm not gonna lie, my finances weren't there, so I was like, I'm not gonna pay $100 in a tiny little
It's
bottle.
expensive, yeah.
But now that I'm a better person, if you cannot afford it, there's better quality products out there that are a little bit more affordable. I have tried them. I know they work. This one, it's amazing, but if you can afford it, you should definitely go for it. I bought it like a couple weeks ago, and it's just fantastic. It plumps my skin. I used to have like from the sun, and now I don't even get them anymore.
Wow.
And like it lasts a really long time because you just need like 4 drops for your face, and it will
A
cover.
little bit.
So I really like that product. Big difference since I started using it. Then I also started using Tatcha.
Oh, I love Tatcha.
They're just good.
Yeah. They're a little pricey too, but they're more affordable than SkinCeuticals.
They're more affordable than SkinCeuticals, and I feel like the texture and the way that the products are created is just like very well done.
And the packaging is so beautiful.
Yeah, like luxury all over. And I have a skincare refrigerator, and that have like really, 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 like forget about names brands that are like very expensive. If you have like an affordable skincare, that's good. If you get a skincare refrigerator, a mini refrigerator to put it in, and then use your product's cold, it will plump your skin. So that's a must for me. So yeah, those are my
Wow.
can leave.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I have to ask, like, what are your like top 2 curly hair products to use? I have to ask.
So I thought you would ask me that, and I was like, "Dude." Curl Smith for sure is
Carl Smith?
yes. I love them. I love that brand because they have so many lines. So like it's not like one product fits all. Um, if you don't like protein, you can use a hydration line, and they just have conditioners and so many masks that you can like literally like. There's if you don't like one thing, you're gonna find another because they have the quality is fantastic. The smell of it is natural. It's vegan. It just checks all. I think it's like the must-have curly hair product. At least one product from them.
A curly hair. Wow, I have to look them up.
Yeah, and then I recently worked with them. I love this brand. It's Character. They're more affordable than curls. You can find it on the grocery store. I just before using them, I was a little bit hesitant because the products are very, very affordable. Like I'm telling you, like $10, $5 stuff.
Oh,
like
that's cheap. Yeah.
very cheap. And I was like, I don't know if this listen. But I saw a curly friend who actually used it, and I asked her, and she was like, "Listen, like for most things that are out there for the people that can, not everybody can afford a lot of like bougie stuff. So
Right.
really important that we touch topic in something that is good, that is affordable, and that will not mess up your hair." So I decided to work with them, and I have that on my shelf. That brand is good. I had to choose one that is more expensive, Curlsmith, and one that is affordable, Character for sure.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Yeah. Hopefully, anyone that's watching that has curly hair, they're taking the tips and product recommendations that Loana is providing us.
Yep. Right away. Oh, she didn't hear.
Yeah, can you repeat the 2 brands she said? Tatiana didn't hear what the brands you said.
If you can afford something, a little bit more high end that is high quality, good and reliable, I would say Curlsmith, definitely my number one. That's the brand that I'm gonna use for now on. Try as much as I can, and then if it's something more affordable and accessible that you right now and you need to go to the grocery store to get it, it's Character. They are very affordable, very good for the price. Is really amazing.
Cool. Okay, so 4th question. How do you personally cope with stress?
So, I guess stress like release.
Right, exactly.
I jokester. I like to laugh a lot, just taking time with my friends and just cracking jokes or watching my favorite series, Seinfeld. Or
Same.
yeah,
Oh,
or
Seinfeld? That's your favorite TV show?
whatever.
Really? Wow.
Put it on Netflix like every night. um,
Mine was The Office, but they took it off, so I don't know why they would do that.
all right, like that's not yeah. That was my favorite too, and then I that because they took it out, I found out this one, so I was like,
Mm.
and driving, like it's funny, but I love driving. Oh, thank you, Zoe. That's my friend.
Oh,
uh,
that's your friend? Hi, Zoe.
a lot of my skincare tips and stuff that I learned is thanks to this woman. She's an esthetician, and she's amazing.
Oh, nice.
Um,
Nice.
I love swimming. I feel like
Swimming is good exercise, yeah.
feel like it's one of like me going to the beach and like swimming is like my best therapy. I always say there's no problem that salt water can solve. So
Hmm.
yeah, doing those things are my top tier.
That's interesting that you like to drive, though.
I
Like,
don't.
is it like stress relieving for you?
I
Or
yeah,
do you just like enjoy it?
I enjoy like putting my music, especially on sunny days where like there's some. I love clouds, so um,
Hmm.
driving, I like to watch the clouds and just like the sunset and listening to my music. And I feel like sometimes I used to do it a lot in my country, being a teenager, driving everywhere around.
Hmm.
A lot to my summers as a 17, 18-year old. So it feels like sometimes it transports me and makes me feel like I'm back in my country, just like
Oh.
free, like no kids, no nothing, by myself. Not
Right.
time for me to like take time away from my family because we all live on top of each other. So,
Oh,
so
your alone time. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever like went back to Peru since coming here or
No, because
no? Oh.
so I when I came, I couldn't go. I was waiting for my paperwork to get all sorted off, and that took like a year. And had it,
Yeah.
COVID happened, and still going around. So I always feel like I don't know if it's a good time to
Hmm.
now I feel like things are getting better, so maybe next year. Now my daughter is like 2. She's gonna be 3. So I want her to be 4.
Oh, she's a baby.
Yeah, she's a baby. So I'm like waiting for her to have a little bit more like, like capacity to remember things. So she
Right.
family and like see the places that where I went to school and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm waiting for that right time to do it.
Right, right. And
Yeah.
swimming, like, is that how you like stay so slim? Because you're like
Um
so slim and nice. And swimming is a great like hobby to have.
Well, you have to like I live in New York, so the whole winter I didn't swim at all. I
Hmm.
genetics to be honest, because I eat a lot. Like my husband and I, we eat about the same amount of food, and my friends always saying like,
Wow.
"Oh," and I think it goes to my hair to be honest,
What?
because I wouldn't know how to tell you. Like I don't
All
know.
they like nutrients, right?
Yeah. I also everything I eat pretty much all the time is homemade.
Hmm.
I will eat like I said, fried chicken maybe once a week, and then everything
Mm.
homemade: stewed chicken, veggies, salads.
Mm. You don't like eat out much. You like
No,
cook. Mm.
mostly is made at home. I live with
Mm.
my mom, and she's very into like like you have to eat at home. You don't know how people cook outside and stuff like that. And if we go out, my husband and I like sushi and like
Mm.
food and like Indian food. So I feel like oysters. We love oysters. So I don't feel like we go out and we get like 3 burgers and stuff like that. Like we try to have more like an experience of food.
Right.
And maybe that's it. But like honestly, I don't know. I think it's genetics.
Cool. No, that's actually very healthy because, like, especially fast food, but even a lot of restaurant food, like, first of all, it adds up if you eat out a lot.
And I
And
don't.
second of all, yeah.
I don't enjoy alcohol like that. If I eat,
Mm.
I go out and I have like a glass of a cocktail, but even at home we don't have alcohol. We're not like big drinkers at all. So maybe that's also like a good thing.
Not even like wine?
Not even wine. I
Oh, wow.
do, but I don't have it at home. I'm not like, oh, like I want wine. No, like smoothie. Can you make me like a smoothie or like water or like I'm big into coffee, but yeah, no,
Oh, I love coffee too. Yeah.
no alcohol really.
That's very healthy, actually. Yeah, because that actually has a lot of calories, alcohol. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, I and most of my friends, every time they come home, they're like, oh, like should we drink something? Like, if you want to drink, you have to bring your stuff because I do not have alcohol at home. So sort it off.
Right, right. Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah.
So, next question. Are you vocal about your needs enough?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That
Yes.
I
Oh,
will tell you yeah. I'm like, okay, I need 5 minutes right now. Like I need a break. Or, I have a very good support system. So I'm always
that's good.
yeah, like if I need a night out with my husband so we can have like him and I alone time, my mom is there to help us. If I need to like go do my nails or like get a massage,
Mm,
like I really need to do these things. And my family is really big. Like them, they have their time too. Everybody tries to get their time to like take care of themselves. But even at work, like I'm very outspoken. I feel like if you keep things to yourself, it will make you sick.
it
So
makes it worse. Yeah.
yeah, if something bothers me, I always try to communicate it on a nice way, in a respectful way. But if people start understanding me, I'll get nasty too. Like I'm always picking up my mind. I I'm a firm believer of communicating, telling
Mm,
you what you need, like with my husband too. Like if you don't tell me what is bothering you or what you need, things are not gonna improve. So with
right.
my daughter too, she's like very like she'll let you know. Like
At two?
yeah, she will be like, mommy, mind your business. And I was like, okay.
Whoa.
Who said he knows how to say, mommy, mind your business? Okay, I'll do so. So yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, especially since like you're married, having open communication that makes your relationship healthier. Because if you keep stuff in, like you said,
Yeah.
it makes it worse. It causes you to be more sick.
I
So,
feel like I have learned a lot thanks to my marriage. Like, yes,
right,
growth that you get from being with somebody all the time that gets to see who you really are and you get to see who they really are. There's definitely need of communication. We're definitely not perfect, but I feel like my husband and I were very similar. So um, we have a good time just sitting down and like going back on things, talking about them, reflect on them, and then just move on them. So yeah.
right. Yeah, and even with like friendships, you guys, even relationships with your family, your siblings, your mom, your dad,
Yeah,
cousins.
I definitely
Yeah, yeah.
I definitely will say yes. Focus on having good communication with your friendships. I wasn't on
Yep.
that before when I was younger because, like, we were just growing and exploring. I had so many friendships that I don't have anymore now.
Mm,
Like, I still have a few friends and I have new friends now. But I always like growing up. Watching my daughter growing up. I think it's really important that you work on your relationship with your friends and like maintain.
right.
If they are serving you, like maintain them, and like it's just so beautiful to have. Oh, like I know this person since I am 4 years old or like 5 years old. It's so special. So I think it's
Right.
really good to work on those relationships.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, um, so, um, with the new year here, are there any positive changes that you want to make in your life?
Yeah. I definitely want to be, like I said, I want to be focused on purpose. I feel
Mm, you did say that, yeah.
feel like not a lot of people get to, at a young age, they don't know exactly what are they here to do, or like they worry with like so many big things. Oh, this person's doing some big thing, do that, and sometimes it's something so small. Like for example, I always helping people with their hair is so small but yet so significant. And it makes me happy and so staying on purpose, growing my platform is definitely something that I want to do. And start creating more healthy habits for myself. Like I want workout to be part of my life. Like
Right.
up every day, workout and go about your day. And I also want to like be in a better place of spirit with my spirituality. Like I want to have
Mm.
a relationship with God. I want to read more books.
Right. Self-help, self-development books.
It's just everything. I love self development, but I also love. Right now, I'm continuing my education and going for a real estate license. So like just trying new things.
Oh, very nice.
Like I did this. That's it. Like I want to continue to grow. Then and if it's something like I can study and like achieve it, okay, good. Like let's do it. So.
Right, right. And yeah, you guys, it's nothing wrong with not knowing what you want to do for the rest of your life, especially if you're under a certain age, like we're all still growing and trying to find ourselves. I know I am, and I'm 28. Like,
Yeah.
like it never really ends.
Yeah, exactly. Like my husband, he is redefining himself, rebranding himself, like trying to find a new project for himself because sometimes you work your life into something, but then you look at it and you're like, wait a minute, like, do I really love that? Like, is that it? No, like you can
Right.
always grow. And like I said, do not compare yourself to other people. Like I used to do that a lot, a lot, and like sometimes you need to like disconnect, turn off the TV, whoever is that you're watching, and you're kind of feeling like, I want to be that. Shut it off for a sec and focus on the inner you. Like do the inner work really.
Right.
Over like what are you really passionate? It doesn't need to be anything extravagant. It can be something so small, but you're so good at it. And yeah, like I feel like if most people say like your 20s is your time to like discover yourself and like find out what you really like, I feel like no, like your whole life is about it
Your
because
whole life, exactly.
you change at 20. You like maybe you like going to the ocean every single day, but then at 40 maybe you like hiking, so like you
Right.
rediscover yourself every time. So yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, like if anyone has any questions so far for Loana or questions in general, definitely leave them in the chat below. But yeah, I would like to know like what your zodiac sign is
I'm a
since a Pisces. So your
yeah,
birthday is in April.
March 4th.
Oh, March. Okay.
And my
Okay, they're very in tune with like their emotions, aren't they? Like Pisces.
yeah,
Yeah.
I cry a lot. uh,
Oh, you do?
and sometimes I even cry when I don't like want to cry. Like I cry a lot when I'm having arguments, and I'm not
Mm,
fights. It's just like an argument. I feel like there's some type of anxiety there, and tears just come off of my face. And sometimes people feel
mm.
like, like I hurt your feelings or something, and I'm like, no, you didn't. I'm just a Pisces, so water. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, my husband is like, it's funny, like you're a very strong woman, but yeah, like sometimes you just cry, like,
just emotional.
yeah, I'm just emotional.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with
Yeah,
embracing it. At this point, I'm embracing it.
exactly.
What is your sign?
Oh, I'm an Aquarius.
Oh, I love Aquarius. They're so cute.
Yeah.
My best friend, she is an Aquarius.
Oh my gosh, really? Wow. Was she born in January or February? Oh,
January
me too. 24th?
21.
Oh, 21. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, my
7 days before me. I'm the 28th.
yeah. My daughter,
Oh.
my daughter is Cancer. My husband is a Scorpio, which
Oh.
was to be a Pisces soulmate.
Wow, a Scorpio, yes. They're very they
Stubborn.
like stubborn, right? And like to be like center of attention, you know.
Yeah, I
At
know.
least from my experience, yeah. Yes.
And my mom's
Yeah. Your mom's a what?
Capricorn.
Oh, Capricorn. My best friend's a Capricorn.
Yeah,
Yeah. I like Capricorns.
I don't know. Capricorn, my best.
Cool.
They always check me in. I feel like my favorite signs are Capricorns and Taurus. I love Taurus people.
Taurus. Why Taurus?
Most of the Taurus I know are very earthy, very
Mm,
of nature, and they're very connected with earth. Most of the ones that I know are vegan, and like
mm.
I just like their energy a lot. They're just like, okay, dramatic things are happening around me. I'm gonna pull up, like, bye, like they,
Yeah, they are an earth sign, I think, Taurus.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they're like, sometimes they tend to keep things to themselves, like they're not very open with stuff and emotions, but I felt that they're low key to me. I love them.
That's good. So yeah, if anyone has any questions for Loana, um, you know, you can put them in the chat. I think I answered all the questions.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, with let's see. I answered Lena's question. Who else? I think there's no more questions. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, yeah. So yeah, no more questions.
I can scroll
Let's.
up. I think we did.
You cannot scroll up.
Yeah, it's like it froze on the comments on the. Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's no questions. So yeah. Cool. I'm actually coming to New York next week, like
Yeah.
the week after next week. I live in Florida. So yeah, I'm coming to New York the week of the 12th. Yeah.
Yeah. Next week. Next weekend.
Yeah. Next
Yeah.
week, exactly. Next weekend. So
That's
I'm so excited.
nice. Here is like amazing.
Yes. And I know it's like hot there now because I used to live in New York. New York is cold most of the year. So,
Yeah. So when the sun comes around, it's like everybody's just like outside.
and happy.
I'm not gonna be in my house anymore.
Right. New York has good brunch places too. I can't wait.
Rooftops, so many boats now. Like you can, yeah, so many things. I love this city in the summer.
Oh, boat parties. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, those are all the questions, Loana.
All right. Well, really
Yeah,
you.
I definitely want to thank you for being a guest
Okay.
and taking time out your day.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll send you follow-ups. You know, this full episode will be on our YouTube channel. So I'll send you follow-ups tomorrow.
Great.
Yes. So we'll be in contact.
All right. Perfect. Love that. Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Bye, Loana.
Have a good one.
Bye. You too. Have a good Sunday.